I'd like to tell you the story of FMG Platform Empowerment Company today. The acronym for FMG is Free Mentorship Grooming. I used to be a banker. My name is Francis Daniel Okumagba, the president of FMG Empowerment Company Limited, a mentor, business strategist, and wealth coach. I spent 25 years in the banking industry, rose to be one of the executive directors of one of the big banks, but had to relocate to Canada after my stint in banking. And while in Canada, I got exposed to Rich Dad Poor Dad Wealth Academy. While I was in that Wealth Academy, I saw a lot of things. Adding my experience to the exposure that I got from that class, I started imagining what this would do to Nigeria when I come to Nigeria. And I joined World Financial Group. While in World Financial Group, we did a lot of exposition to people who wanted to see how they can succeed in what they do, how they can do mortgages, and a lot of wealth tips that can help them succeed in what they do. But my mind kept racing back to Nigeria. I saw the exposure. I said, if I do what I'm doing here in Canada, in Nigeria, we will save a lot of lives. We will expose a lot of people to how to create wealth. I just imagine how Nigeria was. In Nigeria, people go to school to learn how to read and write, but they just cut and paste. They come out of the university with degrees, but they can't express themselves. The university does not teach them how to create wealth. The university does not teach them how to make money. Even in establishments where people work, organizations don't expose their people to how they make money. So we have a lot of professionals who don't know how to make money. We have lawyers, we have doctors, we have engineers, we have everybody. All they keep doing is cut and paste. So I came back from Canada with the zeal and exposure, and I set up FMG Platform. My desire for FMG Platform is to have a group that will create the enablement for a lot of people to learn and be exposed to wealth creating initiatives. And for us to create a bank of people who will become consultants, who will start helping people who are jobless, people who are poorly paid, people who are struggling with their businesses, showing them how they can start businesses without $1 in their pocket, showing them how they can help people who are talented and help people who have businesses, who have what to sell, but they are not selling. We needed to create a situation where we can actually reorientate the mindset of the people. So I set up the platform. So I started presenting programs for free. I will go to some churches and just do a presentation for free, just to hear people out and to see the reaction of people. I wasn't being paid then, but I was going from office to office. There were times I woke up as early as 6 a.m. in the morning to attend to people who were bankers before they open their shops. I will go to the bank and ensure that I give them some short tips on how they can do better as bankers. After that, I rented a place and I moved into that place. I started doing this program every Tuesday and Thursdays and opened doors for people to be coming. When I announced for people to come and hear how they can succeed in what they do, a lot of people related it to multi-level marketing. They say, oh, this is another game again. Why will they be doing it for free? When you do things for free, people don't appreciate it. So when I saw that there are times I do presentations, only 3 people will come because I didn't know how to use the social media to actually get access to people. I would just do the announcement, use my own social media handles, and at the end of the day, it goes to only people that I know, and not even everybody that I know gets to see it. So I end up getting empty halls continuously. And I grew up from there and introduced a fee because I felt what I was giving out was good enough for people to pay for it. So I started charging 10,000 naira, and I created a platform called FMG, where those who join the platform will have the opportunity of life mentorship and business consultation. And I also looked at it that if I'm training people how to make money, and they are not able to practicalize it, it will be difficult for them to understand what it's all about. So I started creating hubs within the system. I created 8 hubs. So I had a system where people come who want mentorship, who want to succeed in what they do or choose to do. I created a platform, a hub for business consulting, where those who have challenges about their businesses can come and we'll show them how to succeed with the businesses that they are doing, how they can increase their business volumes, how they can increase their business turnover, and how they can actually increase their profitability. I also created an ICT hub. The ICT hub is one of the biggest hubs that I created because I saw the gap. People who do business without ICT will not go far. And I also saw that most of the businesses that we have out there, most of them will claim that they are online. But when you go very close, you see that the online that they have is just Instagram that they opened. And they opened this Instagram for just 3 or 5 or 10 people. And even when they have more people, Facebook and Instagram have a way of making sure that you don't expose most of your items and publicity to everybody that is in your platform. They only give it out to a very few set of people because you're not paying for advert. So they don't use it well. So those who become members of the platform had access to how they can actually grow their businesses with the social media using the ICT Hub. So the ICT Hub was established to take care of people who want to do websites, who want to market their products using digital marketing, who want to create a lot of videos that they can use to package their service, their product and services to the world to see. And that platform was also established. We also have platforms for other things that people can benefit from, like insurance, training, real estate, and other business support services within the system. So all those hubs provided the avenue for people to make money while they are also learning and trying to know how they can succeed in what they choose to do. So FMG has been established today, and FMG has something for everybody. Because in Nigeria, people don't know, but one of the things I've come to realize is that the way God creates this world is such that when He gives you a gift, how to use the gift He gives to somebody else. You can see it in the example of a man and a woman. A man is created as a man, given the gift of procreation, but he can't do anything with it if he doesn't have a wife. A woman too is created with a womb. He can't nurse a baby if he doesn't have a husband. It's the same thing with the business world. If you look at what is happening in the world today and in Nigeria, those who are blessed with money don't have wisdom and sense. And sometimes they don't have talent. Those who have talent, wisdom, they don't have money. And those in power don't have time. In Nigeria, we don't have any coordinator. There is nobody that coordinates the people and puts the people together. In our schools, nobody teaches people how to make money. In businesses, nobody gives their secret out to anybody. So there's a gap in Nigeria that needs to be filled. And I can't do it alone. So FMG platform has been provided a platform within the system that can duplicate itself, creating consultants, wealth consultants, who will be going out to ensure that they get people who are unemployed, get people who are struggling with poor salaries, get people who are struggling with their businesses. And all we offer in that office is mentorship and business consulting. Like I said, there is something for everybody in this platform. Those who are talented, we have something to tell them, because their talents don't take them to where they are going. If they are not well packaged, if they don't have the ICT exposure, if they don't also have the capital to start that business, they probably will not be able to do anything. We have something for those who are struggling with poor salaries. In Nigeria today, the basic salary, minimum wage that they pay is 30,000. The 30,000 will not take you home. If you divide the 30,000 by 30 days, like I told one of my mentees, if you divide the 30,000 by 30 days, you see that what you earn daily is 1,000 naira. Now, 1,000 naira, if you take out what you actually spend on transport, to and fro to where you work, you see that you spend 600,000 plus. And if you take out what you eat during the break time, which is about 500 naira, then what you spend on the average on airtime and data, what comes back to you is a minimum, it's a minus 300 net income. And that is what a lot of people that are earning salaries today are going through. So they need help. And we have a solution for these people that are poorly paid, because they can come to us just working and using the platform. They can help people that are jobless, who are poorly paid around them, who are struggling with their businesses, to come and get advice and be mentored on how they can succeed in what they do. That is for people who are struggling with poor salaries. We also have help for those who are coppers. Coppers are actually sent to a lot of organizations. They pay them sometimes less than 30,000 naira. Again, that cannot take them home. We have a solution for youth coppers. With the FMG platform, a copper can be posted to any organization, and working in that organization with the mentorship that they get, they can actually provide the same mentorship to people in their environment, and they'll be making money in return. How do they make money with FMG? FMG has set up a system where if you get membership of the platform, you have access all life in your whole lifetime to mentorship, continuous mentorship. You have access to business advice that can make you increase your business volume, profit, and you also have access to all the hubs. Now let me use the ICT hub as an example. When our member gets or works in a particular place, that member, all he needs to do is expose people that he's working with. That if you have children that are unemployed, send them to FMG. If you have people that are poorly paid, send them to FMG. If you have people who are struggling with their businesses, send them to FMG. If you have people who are retirees or close to retiring, send them to FMG. All they need to do is tell them that you sent them to FMG. And when the person comes, he will have access to our mentorship, our business consulting. He will be exposed by our ICT hub on how he can increase the outlet of his businesses, such that they can actually get people out there, that they can actually provide the enabling environment to get more customers attracted. Now, the people that come to get these services, they pay fees for mentorship, fees for business consulting, and they also pay fees to the ICT hub. At the end of the day, that person that sends those people to us will have access to get a commission from the mentorship, the business consulting, and the ICT hub. And these are incomes that are very mouth-watering. Any single individual that gets associated with FMG platform can make between 100,000 and 1 million naira a month, helping people that are around them. Now, will you tell me you don't have people that are jobless in your family? Will you tell me you don't have people who are struggling with poor salaries in your family, in your environment, in the religious sect that you belong to? So you can imagine, look at the level of poverty in Nigeria. Look at the level of unemployment in Nigeria. That is the market that we have. And that is the untapped market that we have, because everybody needs the reorientation and the mindset change that they need to succeed in doing what they do. So I call on you as individuals, organizations, to take advantage of the FMG platform opportunity that has been created, because the schools and the offices where people work don't provide the mentoring that people need today in the unfolding dispensation in Nigeria. And poverty and unemployment can be reduced by over 20% given the opportunity. I call on NGOs, development agencies, government agencies, parents, people who want to help youths who are unemployed, who are jobless, and if you want to reduce the crime rate and corruption and poverty in Nigeria, you need to partner with us to work together to bring this menace down. Because we have the system to expose these young people, reorientate their mindset, and give them the opportunity to actually rebet and see that money flows in the streets of Nigeria. I can't tell you enough. Nigeria is so blessed. The mineral resources, the enormous human resources, but what we don't have and what we lack today is leadership that can actually propel and expose the people to be reorientated. Because we evolve leaders who make money but don't show what they do to make the money. So we have a lot of young people today whose mindset is they don't need to do anything to make money. So if you go to the north today, there's Boko Haram. If you go to the south, there's kidnapping and militancy. And all we need to do is to reorientate the mindset of our people and show them how they can actually survive. Why are you staying at home waiting for that job? Why are you staying at home looking for capital to start a business? You can start that business today. You don't need to wait. Those who are blessed with money, who establish offices and open stores, they sometimes don't sell. And those who are blessed with the talent to sell, they don't have money to actually set up a shop for themselves. Come, we have a solution for everybody. There are a lot of young people today who are struggling with parenting. In our father's time, parenting was very easy because when we see role models, we see a lot of role models that we copy. In this generation, the role models that a lot of young people have is the social media. And the social media is undated with a lot of rubbish. So today, people are picking up a lot of vices. Parents should send their children to FMG for mentorship because they need to reorientate the mindset of those young people and create the enabling environment to start making them think in the right direction. Today, we profile young people who come to us. Show them how they can understand what mindset can do to any individual. We show them how to repackage and groom properly so that they look presentable. We also show them how to pick friends using the arithmetic sign of minus, plus, division, and multiplication. When they finish going through our orientation program, they will be exposed to how they can succeed in anything they enjoy doing. Why do you keep those young people with you? I also have a solution for young people who are struggling to get married. The marriage age in our father's time was between 16 and 25. In today's generation, it's between 25 and 50 and people are not getting married. Please, we need to reorientate the mindset of our young people. Women don't look for boys to marry. They are looking for men. A lot of the men stay in their parents' house after the age of 25. Going to 40, they are still staying in their father's houses because they cannot fend for themselves. FMG can expose them to making them see how they can succeed and be on their own. For the young ladies, a lot of them love when they should actually show respect and also overpackage themselves out of the marriage range. If you see how they dress, if you equate and calculate what they are made of, their Brazilian hair, the eyelashes, the clothes they wear, the phone they carry. Meanwhile, the young boys who are ready for marriage, they earn less than 100,000. So they intimidate a lot of these young people. We also show these young ladies how they can repackage themselves, walk like a bride, talk like a bride, dress like a bride, and attract the groom they are looking for. Come and see how you can reorientate the minds of people around you that are young. Come and see how you can help people that are close to retiring. And for those who are struggling with employment, finally, for business owners, we have a solution for everybody. Come and see how you can succeed in what you do.